Dear fellow viewers, this intro and the following video is rated R for intensive, awesome video game violence and adult language such as the words fuck, cock, shitbagger, dick, thunder, cunt, asshole, SOB, twat lips, and fucknut. Viewer discretion is advised. I do not advise to use diarrhea of the mouth at home, and don't do drugs, kids, just hug pugs. Thank you.
And if you want to see awesome pictures of everything gaming related, follow me on Instagram. And if you want to see me tweet about awesome shit, follow me on Twitter. Thanks, guys. And also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Peace. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Guns and Sympathy here, and we have a new video today, Battlefield 4 versus Call of Duty Ghosts. I feel like this video was a perfect video for this channel, perfect for views. Not only perfect for views, but it's just such a good fucking matchup, because these are gonna be one of the top fucking shooters for next gen consoles, and it's just amazing to put them in a battle together. Just how I put Destiny and Titanfall in a video together, and that turned out well. So let's do Battlefield 4 versus Call of Duty Ghosts. Okay, guys, so let's get started. You guys already know that I put the Versus series, like videos like this, in 6 sections: presentation, graphics, atmosphere, plot, developer, verdict, and gameplay. Actually 7 sections, my bad. But yeah, we're gonna go by those sections. Guys, I have some awesome Battlefield 4 gameplay, Battlefield 4 trailers, Call of Duty Ghosts gameplay, and Call of Duty Ghosts trailers within this video as well, just to keep you guys on your toes when it comes to watching this video visually. Okay, so first off, let's start off with presentation. The presentation section asks, you know, which game got your attention first? Which game which game got your attention more? Which game really brought you to be like, holy shit, I cannot wait for this game? Me personally, Battlefield 4 has won the presentation section for me, because Battlefield 4 has brought so many new things to the table when it comes to a game individually. So Call of Duty Ghosts really doesn't have a lot of features, I'm being honest with you, and Call of Duty is really poor when it comes to new features, other than new perks, new guns, you know, the typical shit. But Battlefield 4 really has some new features. You guys are going to see the Levolution trailer later in this video, and that is one of the biggest features that DICE has brought to the table when it comes to Battlefield 4. Besides graphics, besides new guns, besides new plot, besides new atmosphere, new locations, blah blah blah, yada 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 yada, you know all that shit. So one of the biggest new features for Battlefield 4 that really got my attention is Levolution. And guys, if you don't know what Levolution is, basically Levolution is these gigantic changes that can really impact the multiplayer feel of the game, such as you can destroy certain things. For example, I saw something like you can cause a flood by destroying this wall, and behind this wall is water. If you destroy that wall, water will flood the fucking battlefield, and it won't be soldiers on the feet. Now you're gonna have to change. The game forces you to change to gunboat gameplay. You know, shooting on guns on boats and shit like that. So it really changes the gameplay. I saw now you could destroy skyscrapers, which is fucking phenomenal and crazy. You could destroy skyscrapers and it will change the whole feel of the battle. For example, if you destroy a skyscraper, dust and a very gloomy effect will happen and occur into the battlefield. By the way, that soldier you're seeing right now, he looks like Eminem. Anyway. Yeah, me and my cousin nicknamed him Eminem because in the trailer he looks exactly like Eminem. I don't mean to be really irrelevant, but I don't mean to, you know, go to the relevant route right now, but I just wanted to put that out there. Anyway, yeah, like that was one of the biggest features that I thought that was awesome that Battlefield 4 added, Levolution. You know, like I said before, if you destroy a skyscraper, dust occurs into the battlefield, and if you're sniping, it's gonna be very challenging for you to like get the enemy because it's fucking dusty, you can't see shit. So Levolution really changes the way the Battlefield runs when it comes to online combat and multiplayer in general. So that's just one feature. Another feature I really like is they have a completely new engine. First off, guys, let me just tell you something. Call of Duty Ghosts does not have a new engine. That's fucking bullshit. They're lying to you. Because honestly, that just looks like a fucking improved engine that Infinity Ward had in the past. Look at that. Bam, Infinity Ward. You can even tell in this trailer right here for Call of Duty Ghosts. Yeah, they don't even have a new engine. But Battlefield 4 has more of a new engine. They have Frostbite 3, which is a new engine, completely new engine, and everything like that. So yeah, the reason why Battlefield 4 wins the presentation section for me is because of Levolution and all the new features they've added for combat within the game itself. Okay, next section. Graphics. Speaking of graphics, okay, the graphics section. Which game's graphics are better looking in your opinion? You know, the details, etc. Obviously, Battlefield 4. Like I said before in the video, Battlefield 4 has Frostbite 3, which is a new engine, and trees actually move themselves. Waves control themselves. Everything is not scripted anymore. Everything changes the way to get. For example, if a storm happens, the waves will go wild. The waves will control themselves. Trees will move. If a skyscraper falls down, the force of the skyscraper will cause winds to flow out the fucking battlefield, out the fucking map, and the trees will wave and shit. So obviously, Battlefield 4 has won the graphics section. It shouldn't be that obvious. Shouldn't be. You don't need a fucking Einstein brain to figure that one out. But anyway, Call of Duty Ghosts does look very good. Like as you guys are seeing the graphics in this trailer. You know, the graphics do look good, but obviously not as good as Battlefield 4. You could tell it's not a new engine. You could tell that that Infinity Ward are obviously basically editing the engine they already had and improving it. They never make new engines. They only improve. So yeah, the only time they actually made a new engine was when MW2 came out, and that's when Respawn, the past Infinity Ward crew who made Call of Duty, were in it. So obviously, you don't need to be a brainiac to know that Battlefield 4 has won the graphics section for graphics. Not only that, if you don't believe me and if you disagree, just look at the graphics for yourselves. That's the answer. Okay, next section. Atmosphere. Which game has the better location for the game? For example, a ice planet or a mansion. Which location is more interesting for a game to take place? Okay. Both games are very I'm not gonna say unique, but both games have their own little style when it comes to the atmosphere for the story. Battlefield 4 takes place in various areas such as China, such as Russia, such as America, such as the oceans of oceans of China, such as you know, a lot of, like right here, you're in the jungle. You're in the jungle in China right here. Fishing in Baku. This is the level for the campaign, the certain campaign level you're watching right now. Anyway, but Battlefield 4, like I said, takes place. Look how beautiful that is. Look at those fucking graphics. Shit. Okay. Anyway, like I said, Battlefield 4 has a lot of awesome touches when it comes to atmosphere. Like I said before, you know, the oceans of China and everything. Games have never really took on China. But Call of Duty Ghosts also has an amazing atmosphere because it takes place in the ruins of America. So they're kind of going for a home front kind of feel when America is in ruins and another nation has taken over, and I like that. You know, I'm glad Call of Duty Ghosts is doing something different with the atmosphere besides going to battlefields in different countries. So So basically, in Call of Duty Ghosts, you are, look, Call of Duty Ghosts, bam, right there, switching up. Call of Duty Ghosts takes place in, America, when it got destroyed by a unknown nation that I don't know yet. But if I have to say, like, going by uniqueness when it comes to the atmosphere, I'm gonna have to say Call of Duty Ghosts, because yeah, we haven't seen China, but we have seen Russia. Many Call of Duty games have fought wars in Russia. Many Call of Duty games have fought wars in America, such as MW2 when you're defending the White House. It's in the Black Sun level, or whatever it's called. I feel like Call of Duty Ghosts gets the atmosphere for this one because America is in ruins. I mean, we only saw that once in Homefront, and if there are other games that have taken place when America is in ruins, besides Fallout 3, that just came to my mind, guys, please leave in the comment section below. I know Metro Last Light takes place in, not in America, but when Russia is in ruins. I know Homefront takes place when America is in ruins, as well as Fallout 3, and as well as Call of Duty Ghosts. And I don't really know any. I know there are other games out there that I can name, but I don't feel like thinking about them. If there are other games that take place with America in ruins, please leave a comment in the comment section below, guys. Thanks. So I would have to say Call of Duty Ghosts wins the atmosphere because barely any games take on the role of America being in ruins for atmosphere and for the main location of a game in the plot. Okay, next section. Speaking of plot, that's the next section. Okay, so plot says which game's story plot is better, which one sounds more unique, in my opinion. In my opinion, the plot has to go to Call of Duty Ghosts. Now I'll tell you guys each story for each game. And Battlefield 4, America is involved in the assassination of the future fictional Chinese leader, which thus causes or is about to cause World War III. How generic is that? Modern Warfare 3 has taken that role. Just a lot of games have taken the role of World War 3. Or becoming World War 3. So yeah, in Modern Warfare 3, France was at war. You saw Russia was at war. You saw all those countries at war. And basically, Modern Warfare 3 was basically about to be World War 3, or you were already in World War 3. And I feel like that's too generic. I feel like that's just too plain for me. It's not really unique. It's not really something that I've never heard of. So it's like whatever. But and Call of Duty Ghosts, the plot about Call of Duty Ghosts is your squad is obviously called Ghosts because I mean, why the fuck is the game called Ghosts? So anyway, yeah, you're part of a squad called Ghosts. You guys focus on guerrilla warfare. You are basically a squad. You're not a big squad. You are basically the remaining soldiers of a devastating war that America has gone through. I don't know who the opposing nation of the plot is. Like the opposing nation, why America is in ruins right now, I don't know. Maybe it's Russia, maybe it's China, I don't know. If you guys know who the opposing nation or the opposing antagonist is for the plot of Call of Duty Ghosts, please leave in the comment section below. So I feel like Call of Duty Ghosts definitely won the plot because, not many games have seen America in ruins, and I really like how they're going for a post-apocalyptic feel. Oh, look at that! The Last of Us is America in ruins. Oh, look at that! Just another game that popped in my head that takes place when America's in ruins. So yeah, I really like the post-apocalyptic feel. You don't really see Call of Duty games focus on post-apocalyptic or dystopian feels or shit like that. But in the past Call of Duty games, all you saw was, you're fighting a war with an opposing nation because either World War III is about to start, like Battlefield 4, or some other bullshit, boring, generic plot. So I feel like I really like what Call of Duty Ghosts is doing with the plot. Not only that, but Call of Duty Ghosts has a new writer for story for the campaign, which is awesome. So it's gonna be better. And this story writer, I forgot his name, but his last name is Graham. I forgot his name. If you guys know his name, please comment in the comment section below and tell me. So anyway, yeah. I feel like it's gonna be better also because they have an actual story director for the game. So I think that's awesome, and I feel like that's really gonna be a push for Call of Duty Ghosts. By the way, this is the Levolution trailer that I was talking about, how the gameplay really changes. This is just Alexander Grondol talking about Levolution. Nothing really important there, but yeah, you see how the gameplay changes. This is really what got my presentation, why the Battlefield 4 won presentation, because of all these game-changing feels within the battlefield here. Like you can lock, throw a grenade, close the fucking trailer park thingy, and just bam, he dies. Or, you know, just a lot of stuff that's awesome. A lot of shit. Or car alarms, bam, knife the guy. Like, that's a lot of unique shit that we haven't seen. But I don't want to waste time here. So, Call of Duty Ghosts has won the plot section because not a lot of war games go into post-apocalyptic, you know, plots like that. Or sections like that. Next plot. Oh my god. Next section. Developer overview. Which game has the better developer in your opinion, Craig? Okay. In my opinion, oh look, don't mean to go off topic, but that you just saw the flood thing I was talking about before. Anyway, developer overview is the next section. Me personally, DICE is the better developer. DICE is the better developer because they really go to things that first-person shooters really haven't seen. For example, game-changing maps like that. Not a lot of first-person shooters go for that. You know, with the waves controlling themselves, or a storm controlling the waves. Like, a lot of unique stuff that we haven't heard about. And not only that, but DICE has been making games longer than Infinity Ward. Not that that matters. But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like they're just better when it comes to first-person shooters, in my opinion. So, that's just me. And Infinity Ward are amazing at making first-person shooter games. Don't get me wrong, they're amazing, and they're really good when it comes to multiplayer or getting multiplayer audiences for their game. They're really good at that, I'll tell you that. But I feel like DICE is the better developer, the better developer when it comes to games because of all these ideas that they have. You know, it's basically uniqueness. I would say, for the reason they won the developer overview. You know, they really think about, because Infinity Ward, I feel like they think like generically. You know, they think about the most generic cliche things you can possibly do for a first-person shooter game that all the other first-person shooter games in this world has done already. Battlefield 4, DICE aims for features and first-person shooter games that other first-person shooter games haven't done already. So I like them for that. And there's so many examples I could give, but that would waste time, and I don't want to do that. Okay, so DICE wins the developer overview. Next section, verdict. Not verdict, oopsie. Next section is gameplay. Which game looks more fun to play? I have never tried Battlefield 4. Oops, my Vault Pip-Boy guy fell down. I have never played either games, but I have to say that Battlefield 4 looks more fun to play. Because of all these new features they bring to the table, the gaming table, if you want to call it that, like Levolution. But Call of Duty Ghosts looks fun to play if you're a Call of Duty veteran and you are nothing but a Call of Duty fucking player, gamer thingy. Yeah, like I feel like Battlefield 4 is more fun to play gameplay wise. It looks way more difficult because of all the various things that can happen during gameplay. It looks more fun, but it looks also more difficult because of all the things that can possibly happen. Call of Duty Ghosts looks fun as well, but I have to say that visually, from what I'm looking right now, look at all that shit that's going on. Helicopters spraying the fuck out of this oil place, and everything's blowing up. I mean, it just looks way more fun to play. I mean, visually, it's not hard to argue which game looks more fun to play when it comes to visuals, and when it comes to what's going on in the screen and what DICE has already presented us with. So I'm gonna have to say that the gameplay goes to Battlefield 4, and now the verdict is the next section. Which game won more of the sections? Okay, let's see. Battlefield 4 won presentation, graphics. Battlefield 4 won graphics, atmosphere. Call of Duty Ghosts won, plot. Call of Duty Ghosts won, developer. Battlefield 4 won, and gameplay. Battlefield 4 won. Battlefield 4 has won 3 sections out of 7, and Call of Duty Ghosts has won 2 sections out of 7. So the verdict will have to be Battlefield 4 has won this versus match. And the reason I won this versus match is because of all these beautiful things it brings to the game industry table. I mean, you got Levolution, you got all these variables that can happen within gameplay, such as gusts of wind blowing in your fucking face, changing the gameplay very gloomy. Skyscrapers falling from the fucking sky and causing loads of debris and all that. Floods causing, just Levolution is basically the top dog to really pushing Battlefield 4 to its limits and making it different from various other first-person shooters out there. And I feel like that's why it won. Not only that, but the graphics are better. But as you see right here, Call of Duty Ghosts really has beautiful graphics right here. Just not as beautiful as obviously Battlefield 4. But I'm really looking forward to Call of Duty Ghosts multiplayer. It looks fucking awesome. This is the multiplayer trailer you guys are watching right now, and it looks absolutely beautiful, and it looks really fun. I mean, I really like the fact that when you're looking at this, you can see that you kill guys in like 2 to 3 bullets. I love that. I don't want fucking bullet sponges like in Bad Company 2, where I'm like spraying a guy and he doesn't die, or in like Call of Duty Ghosts, where it takes so many bullets to kill one motherfucker. Like, I don't like that. I really like how this multiplayer trailer looks so far. One-shot shotguns, that's how it should be. You know, I'm really liking it. As you see here, just a little game-changing thing right there. You planted C4 in a building and it blew up. You know, I just really like, damn, 2 shots with a pistol. Wow, that's kind of, what? 1 shot? Did you see that? Are you seeing this? Like 1 shot, 2 shot with a pistol. Okay, you probably have to lower that down. You know, he did shoot him in the chest. It could get him in the heart. I don't know. But it does look really fun, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been hyped for Call of Duty Ghosts within these past months. Not Call of Duty Ghosts, the Call of Duty game series in general, because I've been disappointed year after year after year with the previous releases, such as Black Ops 2. I didn't like MW3 when it came out. I do like MW3 now, but compared to Black Ops 2, but I do not like what they've been doing. But it really doesn't matter, because there are way better games that are coming out besides Call of Duty Ghosts. But I'm still gonna get Call of Duty Ghosts, and it does look like a really good game for multiplayer. It looks really fun. They're adding a lot of features, obviously not as much as Battlefield 4, but adding a lot of features. I feel like the games that I'm really excited for are Battlefield 4. Call of Duty Ghosts is awesome, but it really doesn't get my attention. You know, just other games got my attention already. But Call of Duty Ghosts does look really good. You just saw the multiplayer trailer right there, and you know, it oh shit, guy exploded right there. He exploded right there. You know, I mean, it does look good, but obviously not as good as Battlefield 4. So guys, I told you why Battlefield 4 already won. And like I said, Levolution really plays into a big part when it comes to the Battlefield 4. And not only that, just the game is just so beautiful. So many variables, like I said before, that can happen. Like a helicopter shooting you out of nowhere. You don't need to get a kill streak. It's realistic. You just, like, you're getting shot at a helicopter right now. Holy shit, everything I'm saying is playing perfectly in this video. It's so ironic. But anyway, like that, look, a helicopter shooting at you, you know? Like, there's so many, like, look at that. There's so many things. I like how when the helicopter is shooting the wall, a lot of debris pop out of the wall. That just shows how beautiful the game engine is. Very detailed, a lot of stuff. You know, I feel like, yeah, like I said, like there's so many variables that can happen. Like this, for a perfect example, a helicopter's coming out of nowhere, and it's really realistic. You just jump in the helicopter and kill your enemy, kill the opposing antagonist, in the online match or in the campaign. It's not like Call of Duty where you need to get a lot of kill streaks. Oh, let me get a 12th kill and I get to call in a helicopter. Yeah, it's like we've seen that already, you know. I mean, it may be more achieving to more of a achieving, fulfilling feel when it comes like that. But notice how the wind is blowing that helicopter away. I think that's awesome. Oh shit, look at that. You know, it's really cool. I think that's cool too. Like, look how the building, look at that, man. Look at all that destruction falling down. Look at how the building is collapsing and each part you're sliding down. That's fucking phenomenal. That's phenomenal. Beautiful game. One thing, I know this is kind of irrelevant, but one thing that I feel like I don't even need to talk about the versus match anymore. It's over, and I already told you guys why Battlefield 4 won this. I think I told you guys at least 3 times. I tend to repeat myself a lot. Sorry about that. But one thing, I know this is pretty irrelevant what I'm about to say right now, but one thing I really hope they do in Battlefield 4 is I hope DICE doesn't ruin the fucking multiplayer, because Battlefield 3 had such an awesome multiplayer, and what, 2011, whenever it was made. Yeah, I believe it was 2011, and then they just fucked it up by letting the fans command the online servers. I thought that was fucking gay. That was fucking stupid. Yesterday, I got kicked out of I was playing PC. I got kicked out of a match because I headshotted this guy with a SKS sniper rifle, and I got kicked. And the guy said, the administrator of this game has kicked you. Reason stated: do not use the SKS again, or else you'll be banned for 90 minutes. Are you fucking with me? That's fucking stupid. I think that you should be able to use any fucking weapon. That's why I like when the fucking developer, you know, basically have normal rules. It's just a normal match. You can use any weapon. There's no customizability to what weapons you can and can't use unless they're newbie as fuck. But I don't see how a fucking sniper rifle is newbie. You know, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. If I was a game director, I would not want to lead my fan base in charge of my servers. Oh, that's fucking brutal. You know what I'm saying? That just doesn't work that way. So yeah, that's really my only complaint. I really hope they don't do that. I really hope they don't let the fan base of Battlefield 4 command the online servers. I think that's fucking retarded, and I feel like that's a little. It's good to give freedom to the fan base and to the players, but only to a certain extent, because that's a little too much. So yeah, I just hope that DICE runs all the servers, and that'll be fine for me. Honestly, that'll just be fine for me. So that's really it. Guys, this video is coming to an end. As you see, the epic climax of you escaping 1.38 minutes later. I mean 1 minute and 38 seconds later, my bad. Read that. Oh look, you're driving on the highway. Yeah, 4's a 5. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah guys, so this video is coming to an end. Please like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, because listen, I love tweeting, and I want to talk to some fucking gamers, man. I'm lonely on Twitter, man. I want to talk to some people, you know. So guys, please comment, you know, like, whatever, blah blah blah. I don't want to repeat myself too much, but please follow me on Twitter. I want to tweet you guys, you know. I would love to respond to you guys with questions, or you know, my personal life, you know, when it comes to gaming and all that, and all that shit. So, you know, follow me on Twitter, and also follow me on Instagram. If you want to see awesome pictures of everything gaming related, just follow me on there as well. Okay guys, so thanks for watching. I'll let you guys finish this little demo we have here, and I'm gone. Peace guys, thanks.
turning their heads and I'm earning respect. Grinning cause niggas ain't know I was next. Pinning this shit in the wind. Literate as Oscar Wilde. Bringing the terror and tearing the concert down. The spliff get lit up till we look like we come from Chinatown. Missing a Laurie Joe. It's been a minute since I saw her smile. She's the reason why I go as hard as I do now. Fuck a phone cause I'm focused, it's folk by focals. I'm prone to leave a vocal booth total for the right total. The bad boy, you boys, pussy is total. Or Dorothy's dog Toto. I'm telling niggas, I'ma need a few wings like Frodo. I can't say YOLO, cause I've been here before, so deaf that I've been reborn solo.